Let's get loud. A very special episode today because when we record this today, it is Kevin's birthday. Woo! And in honor of that,
look at this. Ah, yeah, look at that. A big gulp Slurpee. Those who know me, that's a lot of a Slurpee, though. I mean, that's
I know,
huge.
I almost just went with large, and then I said,
You
you
should
know
have just
what?
got me the little one in the Slurpee cup.
Nope, we're not doing that. It's a big birthday. That's why I was...
That's like 56 ounces to match my age. Holy smoke. Thanks, Terrace. I do appreciate it.
That's
my
where-
glasses are on. This is what happens when you get old. Your glasses get all cockeyed. Yeah, thank you. We're having a great smashing start.
Holy cow.
We got big Leo energy and it's knocking things over.
Ooh, that's
Thank you
scared.
for the birthday wishes, Medeiros. Thank
Well,
you
your
for the
actual
Slurpee.
birthday present is late, so
That's all right.
that's your little treat for right
I
now.
will finally be able to utilize the extra, because they only make extra large straws now. So do you know how ridiculous it is when I get a Slurpee? Because
Yeah.
I have a little Slurpee and this thing's like 3 times the size. So you're like, so not gonna match.
That's where I was at when you said that you wanted to record it at a certain time, and I was like, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Vanglorious. All right.
And I had to find the nearest 7-Eleven.
All right, we're
which
good.
was interesting. And actually, before we get into our topics today, we had this discussion before, but I think it's really interesting. Are you and the dang glasses?
Can't get these glasses straight. You know what? Maybe should I take them off? There we go.
Good.
Okay, I think they're on straight, but who knows? That's what happens when you get in your 50s. Just stuff goes screwy. You have no control, no power in my house. Thank you, PG&E. Allegedly is going to be on by 1 o'clock today. Good thing it's not 1:07. All right. What are we talking about today, Medeiros?
Wait. Before
okay.
we get into that, just real quick on the whole Slurpee train thing. We talked about it before. Are you a fan of the Slurpee straw? I don't like the Slurpee straw.
No, you have to have the Slurpee straw. It helps with the stirring when you get down to the bottom. Then you can crunch, look. You can crunch the little thing to scoop up the bottom remnants. And then it's just, I do not like it when the straw breaks though, because it can break. And then you're totally screwed because you slurp the Slurpee and then it starts coming out the side. And,
Yeah, I don't know. It just
but I wish
once
we
you
went
get
back.
close to the
Ever
bottom.
since COVID, we always have like these king size straw. Can we just get the regular spoon straw? Are they afraid people are using it to snort cocaine or something? Jeez. Come on, 7-Eleven, get a grip.
Kevin is such a 7-Eleven connoisseur.
Yes, and you know what? Their social media is pretty good because on Threads, their social media account's pretty lit. Whoever's running it, and they will interact with me from time to time. Like one time they posted something that was, yeah, next time you bring your ride to my place, I'm gonna drive it. And so I posted one of me and my bike and a Slurpee in front of 7-Eleven, and then he's like, "Watch out," or she, whoever's running that account. Good job.
I love it. Let's get Kevin sponsored by 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
that
no
would
joke.
really make his
No
birthday
joke.
this year.
They have sent me though Slurpee swag in the past.
Really?
Yeah, like about 10 years ago, they gave me like free hot dogs, a bunch of free Slurpee things, Slurpee t-shirts, Slurpee stickers. So they've been good to me. But give me one of those 7-Eleven iconic cycling jerseys from the 70s. That's what I want, 7-Eleven. That's your job.
Let's turn around
rep
the
you.
birthday. Let's turn around the
Hashtag
birthday.
get Kevin a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
Get
Kevin a 7-Eleven jersey. That's what it is.
A Slurpee jersey. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Anyway, so we're going to get into the topics for Kevi-Kev's birthday today. I'm going to let him kind of go off on Yahoo Fantasy Football, even though I do think that it is the best.
Folks, we are in the fantasy football season. Medeiros is a commissioner in one league, right?
Yeah.
And a member of 2 others.
No, I'm actually... This is really going to make me sound depressing. I'm in 5 leagues.
Okay, whatever. I am a commissioner in 1 and a member of 2 others. I am a commissioner in our work league, which Medeiros is a part of. She's the commissioner of her family league, which I'm a part of. All of my leagues, I'm in 3, 2 of them, ESPN Fantasy, the best fantasy game out there.
According to you.
What is Medeiros in? Yahoo. So I'm trying to deal with Yahoo yesterday. So I've got like 5 emails because I was an AT&T person and AT&T merged with Yahoo. And I've got an old ass sbcglobal.net email address, which is like, so, but my Kevi-Kev Mahan address is tied to Yahoo, and it wouldn't let me sign into Yahoo on my browser. It let me do it on the app, so I had to go and delete 3 teams, have Medeiros delete it. It was Yahoo, get it together. Get it together.
You should have just used the global one
I
first.
should have, but I didn't want to. Because now those emails, because that global one, that's right, it's kind of your junk email when you sign up for things. So I get so I don't want to get lost in the shuffle with but whatever.
Whatever. Well, the good thing...
I survived first world problems. I'm in all 3 of my leagues. I'm paid up in 2 of them. We're ready for football season. Are we ready?
Yes, we are ready. I love the message board too. Also, some new news this week is old school Joe Flacco gonna get the start week 1.
I cannot believe that.
I was shook.
Flacco. He's like 40.
It was crazy.
The Browns are going to carry 4 quarterbacks.
I know.
In this day and age, it's actually not that ridiculous.
Yeah,
because the quarterback position, look at the Browns last year. They had to sign some people off the street.
That's
so
true.
They don't have, and then Deshaun Watson, who knows what the deal is with that guy? Do you even want him on the field? I sure don't.
No, I don't know. But no, it was funny. I saw like an Instagram post and it was like, I can't remember from what year, but when Flacco was with the Ravens and it was like week 1 starting against the Bengals, fast forward to him with the Browns and starting week 1 against the Bengals. So how crazy is
I'm happy because the Dolphins have a week 1 matchup with Indy, and they just named Daniel Jones as their starter, the cast off from the Giants, because evidently Anthony Richardson ain't all that.
And also, just real quick, I saw another video. It was hilarious. Have you seen the one of the fantasy football league? And he had the first pick and he went to go, it was in person, because I have an in-person draft too, just one of them, but he went and put Brian Robinson on the board instead of Bijan. And
I mean, Brian Robinson, the running back that was with the Commanders last year?
Yeah.
I had that guy on my team. He was not picked first.
Imagine taking him first and you meant to take Bijan.
Well, you know what? There's no cure for stupid, Medeiros. There really isn't. But one time we had in a league, a guy went on auto draft and it drafted like 5 running backs in his top 5 picks. And then conversely, we've got a good old Senor Mark Cotta in our league who drafted like 3 quarterbacks in the first 5 rounds.
He did pretty good.
I mean, he won the league last year, so
I mean,
sometimes it's the unorthodox that gets you going. But yeah, good luck with Brian Robinson, baby. He'll be on the waiver wire by week 3.
I just thought that was so hilarious.
Well, it starts this weekend, Medeiros. College football. Now, my team does not start this weekend. They're the following weekend. Miami, Notre Dame is the highlight of, for me, Labor Day weekend.
I know. You're looking forward to it so
It's
much.
gonna be
You've
a
been
great
talking about it
game.
for like 2 weeks.
So,
Straight.
Kings, number 10 in the country. Let's go.
Yes, and also happening for the first Fresno State game is
I'll
playing
be
the
going to
Jayhawks.
that. So I might miss the Miami game because I'm actually going to the Fresno State game.
No, well, I'm talking
this
about
weekend.
this weekend.
Yeah, they're playing at Kansas.
Yeah.
And who knows? Kansas is, they're a mid Big 12 team, but this is a good way to start the season.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into, since it is your birthday, and not
Brain
only
freeze.
are you king of the...
This thing's squirting all over me, too. Super Big Gulp's killing me. It's like shooting Coke right at me. All right.
Well, first of all, Kevin never even uses the lids, so...
As I've gotten older, I've been using them now because it is a way to maximize your Slurpee consumption. without spilling it. Although this one's got a lid, and it's like that stadium in St. Petersburg, Tropicana Field. The roof is not working. It may blow off at any minute, and we're gonna have to go find another cup.
But I was like, he never usually has a lid when he gets one with me. And I'm always like, that's going to spill. That's such a weird thing. Like, even my mom, she'll drink a water bottle, and just like the plastic ones, you know, if she has one. And she'll take, she'll take the top off.
We're a different generation, Medeiros.
Okay.
It's Gen X. We didn't give an F. We did it. We do whatever. You think they had a dome stadium back in 1987 when I was buying a Slurpee? No, the big gulp was in this freaking round styrofoam cup thingy. And I remember, this is how bad America is. I remember when I was like 12 getting a 32-ounce big gulp. That was like after a baseball game that I'd played in at 110 degrees, and you're like parched. You get this big gulp, and I thought, oh my God, this is like just, it's going to take me all day. Now, 32 ounces is like a freaking medium. That's why we're all fat. 32 ounces of soda.
I know.
It's nothing now.
I do wonder how large that is. I don't know what it is. Now, that is the extra large size, but...
Yeah, well, I might write it on here. It's according, this is a bilingual one. It's extra large or extra grande. Or shouldn't that be grande extra? So yeah, no ounces on this one. But.
It might say it on the bottom, but don't spill it.
No joke.
Okay.
Look, it's got a barcode separately for iced coffee or Slurpee. So
I know, but why don't they have the Slurpee cups anymore?
They do. They're like shot glasses. And they're actually perfect for what I utilize them for.
Yeah.
Quick mini brain freeze and on my way.
But why not for the larger sizes?
Right, I don't know. Come on, 7-Eleven, help us out here.
Yeah, I just think that's kind of weird because it looks like you just have a pop. It doesn't look like you have a Slurpee.
Yeah.
And I wanted the full effect. Now, did I surprise you or did you see it back there?
I did not see it, so you did surprise me.
I actually carried it inside underneath. Like,
I don't know how you did it.
A thing to try to surprise you, and then I saw
I don't know
you
how
like
I'm gonna
looking
finish
over
this.
here.
To be real with you.
If you don't finish it, you don't finish it. It's your birthday. I almost went and got you a coffee as well, but then
I'm glad you didn't because for my birthday I went on a ride, double cannoli and a vanilla latte. So I'm just sugared up now because I've had 2 cannolis that were fantastic. We'll put up a picture of it. And then now Slurpee, get out of here, man. I'm like, I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls here in a minute. I better warn our coworkers. I am gonna be amped up.
It's about to get loud.
Maybe I'll chase it with an energy drink.
Ooh.
My heart's gonna be like,
ah. That's hilarious. Well, you're not only the king of the Slurpee, but you're also king of the Billboard charts. So let's take a look, Kevin. Break it down.
For my birthday, it looks like Alex Warren has knocked that K-pop sensation, anime, whatever the hell it is, out of the top spot. Have you heard this song, Soda Pop?
Yeah, so I went to the Global 100 on Apple Music and was listening, and I did hear it.
So my friend posted that yesterday on her daughter's first day of school on the picture with this song. So as we look at the top 10 on the Hot 100, can you believe that Shabuzi, Teddy Swims are still in the freaking top 10?
I know. It's
Teddy Swims, this song came out. Teddy Swims, Lose Control, hit the charts in August of 2023. It's nuts. That's freaking nuts.
Yeah, no, it is. So, wait, last time we did, not this last week, but a couple weeks ago, we talked about how he was like over 100
Yeah, 100 weeks. So I think he's close now to being 2 consecutive years in the Hot 100.
Wow.
Crazy. So as we look at this top 10 list, and I see Mr. Morgan Wallen at the number 3 spot with Tate McRae, and Mr. Morgan Wallen at number 8 with Just In Case. Can I just say something? And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from you country people, but Morgan Wallen isn't that great. I don't get the appeal. He couldn't even win on The Voice. I don't even think he made it out of the damn knockout rounds. Okay, he's very vanilla. He's very problematic. Drop in the N-bomb, and then had reconciliatory meetings with leaders of the African-American community. He's obviously got a drinking problem because in Nashville, and he was chucking chairs off the top of a damn rooftop bar. So I just don't get it.
I guess he's the problem.
He is the problem.
He has a song that's like,
Well, that was actually not even written by him. Post Malone and some other guy named Ernest are the writers on it. But yeah, he is the problem. That's the actual name of his tour. And he was really problematic bringing out Kid Rock on one of his tour stops last week. So yeah, I don't get Morgan Wallen. I don't understand. He's very vanilla. There's nothing outstanding about him. Yeah, does he have some all right songs? Yeah. Are we going to remember them in 15 years? No. Luke Combs, I think, is much better than Morgan Wallen.
Some people would say that they do. I guess I'll play devil's advocate, even though anybody that knows me knows I hate country music. So when I was going through this global 100 on the charts.
He just released an album with 39 songs on it.
And I think pretty much all of them made the frickin'
Yeah, because all you
100.
drones out there that like Morgan Wallen just put the album on and on repeat.
No, actually, one of my friends, one of the songs, all she's been doing is listening to one song over and over and over and over and over.
You only do that with one song, and that was They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I listened to that over and over. At least that had some sort of it was a fantastic track. Morgan Wallen, man, I don't get it. I know all the Morgan Wallen fans are gonna come out of the woodworks. Big deal. I don't get it. Glad you spent your $280 to go see him at whatever stadium you went and saw him at. Good for you. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
Yeah, people were getting mad at Kevin online, being like, I don't know what there's to get. Morgan Wallen is incredible. In fact, maybe should I read a couple of the comments?
You do it.
Okay.
What is he incredible at? Wearing a mustache?
Wearing a mustache? That's hilarious.
I mean, come on. Remember on Saturday Night Live? He couldn't even follow the rules during COVID. And then the last time he was on, he was like, before the credits were running on the show, he's like, peace out. Got to get back on my jet. Go back to wherever in the hell in the South he's going to go back to.
Morgan Wallen is amazing. That was a comment. Morgan Wallen has made the best music in the last 100 years. That's a bold statement.
All right. Yeah, sure he has.
And
the
then
Beatles
also,
have something to say about that. But
we're getting mad about the whole K-pop thing, saying, what is there to get? What's the point of the I don't get comment? The only other K-pop to do it is BTS 7 times.
No, that's a big lie, too. There's more than just BTS. I don't get K-pop, but I know a lot of people that do. Good for them. I actually would listen to some K-pop over Morgan Wallen.
And then this other comment, what is hard to understand about K-pop? Choreography, singing, colors, like every sense is tickled.
I don't want
Sometimes overwhelming depending on the group. And if you translate the Korean lyrics, the lyrics are actually beautifully powerful and it resonates.
Great.
I'll stick to my rap
I like
and
my K-pop
R&B.
in my baseball team, all right? Dodgers have got a Korean star. We're happy with him. But yeah, you know, I kind of get K-pop more than Morgan Wallen because there are a lot of girls and teens and young ladies that really like BTS. They're infatuated with them. They're infatuated with all things Korean. So go Korea, down with Morgan Wallen.
And we did find out that there is... I'm going to try to see if I can find the movie real quick, but there is a movie that's really big on Netflix right now.
Oh, is it Demon Hunters? Something like that?
And I guess it has the K-pop songs in it.
I think that's where that one song that was a #1 was from that.
Yeah.
And then the Dodgers, they even did a collab the other day where they gave out a Demon Hunter hat.
Yeah, Demon Hunters, you are correct.
Yeah, Demon Hunter Dodger hat. So, you know, the Dodgers ain't dumb. They're playing into the Asian market because they've got a bunch of Japanese, you know, signs and whatever all over the stadium because they got two best players from Japan on their team. They are tapping into the Korean market. I mean, Sunday, this past Sunday, they announced that one of the dudes from BTS is throwing out the first pitch on the 25th of August. And it crashed the system. Ticket sales.
Wait, is BTS out of the military?
They're recording their new album in California.
Because they haven't been I don't think they've
they all served their 2 years in the military. So now they're ready to go. So be prepared, K-pop.
Be prepared, Billboard, because that's going to take over that. I guarantee that. Okay, and final thing we want to talk about today is the Cambridge Dictionary is including 3 new words.
Send them to me. What are they?
Kevi-Kev, skibidi.
If we could drop an expletive, I'd be, what the? Skibidi? Skibidi doo da da? I don't, what? What is skibidi?
Okay, skibidi was first coined by the creator of the Skibidi Toilet, a viral, nonsensical animated YouTube series that depicts human heads emerging from toilets.
Western civilization as we know it is over. What in the hell are we doing here, dictionary?
Apparently it means...
Did they add green flag or something? I saw that they did that watching the Today Show. What else? What nodding? Let's move on to the next one.
No, apparently it means cool, bad, or even just a nonsense word for a joke. Okay? So that's the first
Morgan
word.
Wallen is skibidi, whatever.
But imagine using that just like in your everyday sentence. Oh, that was so skibidi.
Skibidi doo da da. It's about the only way I'd use it.
All right, Delulu. Do you know that?
Yeah, you're Delulu with all the comments you're making. Is that correct?
Delusional, yeah, it's like a shortened thing.
Come on, man. Get out of here with this stuff.
Well, I think it's kind of weird that now are we using like abbreviations because it's not really a word, it's a shortening.
LOL. You're Delulu bringing me this list of words. That's Delulu. Come on, man. Come on, Websters. You're supposed to be like refined. I do not agree with those first two.
No, this wasn't Webster.
Oh, what
this
is it?
Cambridge.
Oh,
Dictionary.
Cambridge. Even worse.
Webster.
It's supposed to be
Webster would never be so Delulu.
No. Not good old Webby. All right, what's our third one?
Tradwife. I was real shook by this one.
I've seen this. What is tradwife?
It's a shortened word
For traditional wife?
Yeah, traditional.
So if you're straight, I have a tradwife.
No, a tradwife is like think of old school. Like you're the one that cooks and clean and all that kind of stuff.
So the dictionary is going back to like using a new word to go back to 1950.
And the thing is that they.
I don't want a trad wife. I like my wife who is a harder worker than me and has more responsibility and does a better job. I want women with brains. I want women in society, helping society, not barefoot and pregnant in their damn kitchen.
Well,
a trad wife should be a woman
that
does whatever the hell she wants.
If you choose that life too, you could choose that
you
life.
You can, but that's trad wife. That's bad wife.
The tradwife aesthetic centers on a romanticized vision of traditional gender roles, emphasizing homemaking, family, and feminine.
Again, 1952's calling on a rotary dial phone.
Common style elements include long hair. Why do they have to say that? That's so weird.
Because women with short hair don't stay in the kitchen. I don't know.
Often styled with braids or updos, modest dresses or skirts, often floral or pastel, and minimal makeup.
I swear to you, this is somebody who watched Mad Men too much, is what I'm thinking. Come on.
Yeah, I guess so. There's a huge push for these on like social media and like even...
That's Delulu, trad wife. Get out of here.
Even like certain like homestead lifestyles, which again, if you like that, if that's your MO.
No, if women choose. The problem is we have men that are choosing it for them.
Yeah, well,
that's about as political as I'm going to get, but we know who they are.
I will say, I think that
women should do whatever the hell they want.
They should do what they want. I agree with that. If they
you want to stay home and cook, great. You want to go out and conquer the world? Fantastic.
Well, and it's become so big on social media, you wonder if the social media has an influence on certain people. It
definitely does.
Wanting to do it. Like there was
so
like this
many people are influenced by TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. I'm not going to say Facebook because only 50 and older are on Facebook now. So it seems. Ain't nobody on Facebook.
Okay, so I did.
My mom's on Facebook. She's almost 90.
I did go and see Freakier Friday.
How was it?
It was pretty good. Funny thing. I'm just going to say one part of the movie, and they go to search. They're like, oh, how are we going to find this guy? And they're like, oh, let's go to Facebook. It's for the old people. And it was like, it was a phone book for the old people.
Yes.
And I was like, wow.
It is, though. And another thing, and maybe we can show a little bit of this, Jamie Lee Curtis went on the Disney social media platforms to promo this movie, and people lost their minds because she was dressed a little, some of her assets were kind of assetting, and people are like just realizing that Jamie Lee Curtis is attractive. And I'm like, yeah, we knew this. As Gen Xers, we knew Jamie Lee Curtis is a knockout, and she still is.
What I liked about the movie is they did nods to the original film.
It's always good when they do stuff like that. And I think that's kind of where we're at now. And when we're doing a movie like Happy Gilmore 2, there's a nod to the nostalgia of the previous one and some of the best cameos. And I'll tell you, man, Bad Bunny kind of stole the show in that movie.
Yeah. But no, I think that in Freakier Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis was stealing the show herself. But they also did some nods to like Parent Trap. And I was like, how cool that they're kind of doing a crossover. And Disney is known for that because a lot of different movies that they've done, they'll include like little, they call them Easter eggs to different movies. And I like that.
And I'm happy for Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Because, she's just... Yeah, did she make some bad decisions in her early years? Yes, but she had just so much thrust on her at an early age.
Yeah.
And you're living under the spotlight. You know what? We've all made dumb decisions under the age of 21.
100%.
We just did not have the entire world looking at us. So I'm glad that she's kind of gotten back into the spotlight. She's kind of reclaimed it.
Not only that, but she's killing it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm happy for her. I'm glad. If you were a hater, the joke's on you.
Yeah,
because she's killing it, and I couldn't be happier.
Now I hope that Amanda Bynes does that because Amanda. I don't know
Talk about pain train with that, huh?
I don't know what's going on with Amanda Bynes, but it is not good.
Yeah, let's hope she can recover. Much like Lindsay, give her a call.
Yeah,
help her out, man. Give her some advice.
I loved the Amanda show. But real quick, you got 30 seconds. Do you have a birthday wish for this year or an intention?
Just gonna try and learn every day. And when I get accosted by drivers, when I'm out on the road, I'm gonna try and keep it civil. Just give it a head nod, no flipping off, no cussing. Maybe like, what are you doing? But I think that's about it. I want to be more chill. Episode 56 is gonna be chill.
We'll see how long that lasts. Have a great day, everyone. Let's
Peace
get
out.
loud.